Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Leeroy Yarbrough's 1969 Mercury Cyclone from the good folks at University of Racing. So always take a look at the box. Once again, you have the typical University of Racing box that are always really nice. Got Leeroy Yarbrough's number 98, 1969 Mercury Cyclone. Picture Leeroy right there with the car. Got his signature right there, University of Racing Legends. This was 7th in the series. Got some pictures of Leeroy right there, as well as some of the features of the diecast. This side you got Junior Johnson Associates. And there you have the bio, if you want to read that. This was the season that he won the Triple Crown in NASCAR. And he was the first to ever do that. This side you got Leeroy Yarbrough, number 98. His signature again, as well as autographed. It is not autographed by Leeroy, it is autographed by Junior Johnson. And there's the underside of the box with all the copyright and such, if you want to see that. Here is the car itself. Another pretty iconic paint scheme from the 60s. This is even brought back one year. One of his paint schemes was brought back by, I think it was Michael McDowell at that point, or there was the number 98, was that premium motorsports car that actually did race this paint scheme at Darlington one of the years, but so that is one of the more iconic paint schemes. As I said before, it's nice how you can have like plain white cars that are actually still iconic and look really nice back in the day. That doesn't really happen very much nowadays. There's still occasionally a really good white base car, but a lot of them are usually just pretty boring nowadays, where this one's very plain and clean, but it actually works. That simple red like pinstriping down the side just really highlights it pretty nicely, as well as the bright red number. And all the logos are in red as well. So the University Racing cars are always nice. Every single one of them just looks unique in any collection. There you can see that it is autographed by Junior Johnson. Leeroy Yarbrough died in the 80s, so you're never going to get an autographed car of his, but always good to get Junior Johnson. Another great legend and pioneer of the sport right there. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors and such. On the hood, you have 427 cubic inches. Got a number 98 in the headlight right there. Down the side, you got Winebarger Motor Company. Got Elkin, North Carolina, and Mercury back there. I do have the little red and the vents on the side next to the window there. That's a nice touch. Got Leeroy. Got the little number 98 right there. Got some of your retro contingencies and such up front. What logo is that? That's cool. Does that say something Motor Mythic or something? It's a really cool looking logo. I love some of the old 60s and 70s logos. Anyways, on the back, you got Mercury Cyclone, number 98 times 2. Got a number 98 on the deck lid. Obviously nothing on the roof and stuff except for the number. Down the other side, you got the same stuff as usual. Take a look under the hood. There's that beautiful University of Racing engine detail if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid. Got your typical old school 60s fuel cell and such back there. Obviously no roof flaps or anything. Like I said, this was probably, what, 30, 40 years before they made roof flaps in the 90s. And there's the inner side of the car if you want to see that. All that great detail. Said before, but I do always love the burnt exhaust tips on the bottom. That's just a little nice, it's a detail they don't have to do, but it's a really nice detail. Those are some of the fun details sometimes. Another one of those cars there's not a whole lot to talk about. Just another legend and pioneer of the sport, and always good to get those in diecast form. Like I said before, I do want to get every single University of Racing Legends diecast, and I know I'm never going to get every single University of Racing Legends diecast just because of that Wendell Scott. There's other ones that are worth something, but like the Wendell Scott is just like gone off the face of the planet. It's insane. Said before, I hope that they continue to make diecast. Said really not sure what place that University Racing is in right now. Like I said, they sponsored the Wood Brothers B-Post last year. That made me feel like we were going to get some kind of anniversary Wood Brothers car, but that obviously never happened. So I don't know, just because of the tariff thing, if they're just waiting for the tariff things to go down a little bit, I have no idea. But hopefully they're still going to make diecast because, as I said, as you can see all the times I've been reviewing these lately, I love these cars. They're just fantastic cars, and they look good in any collection. Always good to get some classics. Anyways, if you want this car, this is not a too hard diecast to get. The The autograph version might be a little bit harder to get, but the standard version is around. So University of Racing is weird like that, where there's like half the cars you can still get for like retail right now, and then the other half of the cars are all rare, expensive, and gone. But this is one of those you can still get for around retail, but not the autograph one. And for our diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check it out if you want anything. But I think pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Leeroy Yarbrough's 1969 Mercury Cyclone from University of Racing. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.